Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Michigan Wolverines. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Wolverines will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Oregon's offense will have the football first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing.
Oh, he's got some space. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. And the Ducks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man on the right. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Garrison. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt, they want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs, and they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start for this offense.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. It's complete, and he will score. Touchdown, Ducks!
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the entire field and you put 6 up on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Michigan's offense has the ball for the first time. They're going to have to contend with a group of linebackers, Jesse, who wreak havoc all over the field.
Well, they say speed kills in college football, and I think that's what makes this position group so special. It's really hard to get the ball to the perimeter because of these linebackers and their sideline-to-sideline speed. But, David, in passing situations, they can also blitz and get after your quarterback. What's this offense going to do?
Well, remember in our day, man, like you had hammers, right? They were just big physical guys. Now you've seen the positions switch. The bodies look different. They look more like safeties, and you're right. Speed, sideline to sideline, blitzing, so much versatility. Good luck.
Looking to throw, it's Cummings. Firing to the right, complete. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Hart. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Line getting set on second down. Grab behind the line, it's Hart. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Wants to throw it. Complete. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Wolverines have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. They're dealing with a second and long. He'll keep it himself. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Finding open areas. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the big house. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to it early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early this football game.
The Ducks send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Gets it past the marker. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hart. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense gets set for second down. Reads it, fires complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Cummings. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Off the RPO, complete. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Trying to take it back. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it in the tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. They'll move the wide receiver. He'll take it himself. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Ducks can really attack on this second and short. The RPO fired complete to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Ducks will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Back to throw, it's Cummings. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Got his man downfield. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. The lone back's got it. Hard running there. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on 3rd down. He's got it. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. From the red zone, looking for a space. Finds his big tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Looking down the middle. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now.
they're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So here comes the Michigan offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Looking to throw, it's Cummings. Throws to the wideout. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down. The Wolverines will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And this linebacker is all over the field in run support. When they throw the football, though, man, does he have great vision, and he breaks on the football. Look at him using the hands. He had 2 a week ago, throwing another today. That's a season for a linebacker most of the time. Great 2-game stretch for this LB.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. It's complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Wolverines can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. It's complete. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
They're going to give it to the wide receiver on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. To the air, it's Cummings. Trying to bull his way in. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up in a great position here. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. So now on comes the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. Now the lead is down to 11.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Makes the grab down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to pass on second down. Fires complete on the crosser. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Looking to throw on first down. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll try the right side. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Big noise in the big house for this huge third down play. Gets it to the back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Hunt is on its way. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Ann Arbor. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas in the booth at Michigan Stadium.
The Ducks will boot it away to start the second half. And he's going to try to return this one. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions. The coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
In the second half, trailing the way they are, they know they're going to have to be able to throw the football to get back into it, but you can't accomplish that if you can't keep your quarterback standing upright. Give the defense tons of credit getting that sack on third down.
The Wolverines have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. And the Wolverines in the hurry-up.
That is a total bust by the defense. You can't go out there with 6 DBs and allow a wide receiver to be that wide open, make the catch, and then even make a nice run after it. Somebody made a big mistake in the back end.
Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Now the play fake. Dumps it off in the flats. There he goes. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. And oh, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. Back to throw, it's Cummings. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Gives it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to power their way ahead. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The Wolverines had tough field position to start this drive, but they... Touchdown, Michigan! The offense cashing it in on that drive. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
They'll go to the air. He gets it in for the 2, and now a field goal would tie it. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. On the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. The give on the option. He breaks a tackle. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge 3rd down here in the big house. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. And the returner goes down. All wideouts, no backs. Wide receiver going in motion. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To the air, it's Cummings. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And this offense, man, here in the 2nd half, they give up another sack, and they're just not as crisp. Like, first half, it felt like they were in a good rhythm. Nice job by this defense. After half, coming out with some adjustments that has confused this offense.
The Ducks will line up to punt it away. They Jesse out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one up, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Cummings. Fires on the move. Got his man to the left. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
A 1st down run on the doorstep. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They've converted 3rd downs all day long, and now a chance to get a touchdown on 3rd and goal. He'll set up to throw. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And this one is perfect. And we are dead even after the field goal here in the 3rd.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Motion from the wide receiver. Now on the move. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. 2nd down coming up. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. They'll try the run. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on 3rd down. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. The Ducks line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. To the air, it's Cummings. Fires to the wideout. It's gone. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
From the gun, he'll try to throw. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Big fella moving. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Touchdown, Wolverines. They move on top here in the 4th.
It's just so nice to have a signal player who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of interest in this CUSA showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Liberty is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sparky isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet.
Leaves it with the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
This is what can happen at times. You get the snowball effect. Everything going their way in the first half. Big lead going into halftime. But it's mistake after mistake on both sides of the ball. And that interception, David, compounds the problem.
And this defense has completely changed at the half. How about it, man? They've come out aggressive now, forcing a turnover. All the momentum on their side, and the offense gets the ball back.
So here comes the Michigan offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Wolverines line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Cummings. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got the quick pass. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Complete to the right. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Wolverines are flying down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job on the last drive, but, man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and long.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And now the lead is extended a little far.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. Running into the open space. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Garrison. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times.
Turning it on! The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down.
And we haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care where you line him up. He's that good, and if I'm this offense, I'm going to find him more often.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Their pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And that is no good. The missed field goal still leaves us with a double-digit deficit, still a 10-point game.
Man, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate, and listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Looks as if he's going to run it. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Dropping back, it's Cummings. Makes the grab on the left. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.